Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is Chaos Small, and in today's video I will give you all the important information on the upcoming Diablo 4 open beta, which is happening in early access and open beta, and what that means and what you need for that I will explain as well, which content will be available when the preload starts, and so on and so forth. Like the whole shebang you will find here in this video, and I hope it will be very informative and helpful to you. If it does, please don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. We have been creating content here for a very long time on YouTube. We are also doing live streams from Monday to Friday with my community at 8 AM ET, where we are always playing the newest games. And of course, we will also play the Diablo 4 beta. So first things first, what does early access in the open beta mean? Well, it basically means it's not an open beta, it's a closed beta, and it means you need a key for that. Where do you get a key? Well, you can pre-order the game, of course, and pay money and then get a key and instant access to the early access open beta phase. Or, and I kid you not, if you are living in the USA, you can download the KFC app and order the double down menu, and then you will also get a key for the Diablo 4 open beta, but that is only available for the USA. Everyone else, you have to look for giveaways, or, well, I'm pretty sure there are some websites where you can buy the keys, but the easiest and probably most secure way to do it is to pre-order the game, or as I said, look for giveaways, because I'm pretty sure there will be tons of them, so you don't have to spend any money. And early access begins on the 17th and runs to the 19th, while the normal open beta, where you don't need any key at all, you can just play the game, starts on the 24th and runs till the 26th. And both of those betas start at 9 AM Pacific time. That is 12 PM East Coast time, or for the Europeans, that is 4 PM GMT, aka UK time, and 5 PM Central European time. Now I know that some people will go like, huh? Wait a minute, what? No. Like 9 AM Pacific time, that's normally 6 PM Central European time. You're correct, but this time it's a bit different because the USA is already in daylight saving times, so they moved the clocks 1 hour forward, and that means if you're living in Europe, you are lucky, you can actually play the game an hour earlier because of that. So that's pretty cool, but that is the reason why the time is a little bit different this time. And now the next question is, of course, when can we preload? Well, if you have early access to the Diablo open beta, you can start the preload this Wednesday, that is the 15th, and that also starts at 9 AM Pacific time. And then, of course, the same thing happens next week on Wednesday again, when we are getting closer to the open beta. So you can then start your preload. All right. Now, what is available in those betas? Well, you have probably already taken a good look at the picture here in the background, because those are all the features which will be available to you. You can play the Rogue, Barbarian, and Sorcerer in the early access version of the game, and if you want to play the Necromancer or Druid, well, unfortunately, you have to wait a little bit longer till that unlocks on the 24th. Of course, you can still play the other 3 classes, they will not go away, but they will add the last 2 classes in the actual open beta. You can explore the first zone, which is Fractured Peaks, which is the prologue and Act 1, and you can reach up to level 25. That doesn't mean that the game immediately ends when you reach that level. You are just not leveling beyond that point. You can still play, you can still do events, you can still kill monsters, you can create a new character, or you can try to slay the world boss Ashavar. And Ashavar will be available now and then on specific time frames for the open beta. I know that's a little bit weird, but that is what they are doing. So there is the official website, which is right here. And during the open beta and early access weekends, we have March 18th at 10 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Pacific time, 10 PM Pacific, and then at midnight again for Pacific, right? And then again, they will have it on the 25th at 10, 12, 10 p.m. and midnight again. And this is where you can hunt that specific boss. But I also know that you are really curious about this part, which is the Beta Wolf Pack cosmetic item. And what you have to do there is, no, you don't have to reach level 25. You have to reach level 20 on one character. Any character will do, and you will get this package on the release. Right. Next question is, what do I need to play this game actually in the beta? Well, you probably guessed it. It's a Blizzard game. So the TLDR, if you're not really too much into PC hardware and this is like really confusing to you, the TLDR, you can play Diablo 3. You can probably play this game. But seriously, the minimum requirements for this game are literally hardware pieces which are over 9 years old. And even then, at the time when the hardware came out, those were not the top of the line hardware. Those were more like the medium end of the hardware. If you're looking for the recommended specs, even then, this is not the top of the line, right? Like this is hardware which is already over 6 to 7 years old, and it's not even the top end. So again, you can play Diablo 3. You will be able to play this game without any big issues, right? So it's pretty simple, and I think that's a pretty good thing to have. Now, the next big question is also, of course, what else should we expect from the beta? And this is something I really have to point out because, folks, I know for a lot of you, this is not the first time playing a beta, especially not a Blizzard beta, but there are also a lot of new people coming in, and please be patient. Chances are pretty high that two things will happen when the beta starts. There will be a massive queue, because a lot of people are hyped for this, or the servers will just outright die. And again, doesn't happen the first time, so be patient. I don't know, grab something to drink, coffee, beer, whatever you need, relax, and maybe have another game on the ready you can play while you wait. Because this will be a waiting game. And I know, like nowadays it should be go a little bit easier, but the past has us shown that there are always some issues. So be patient and prepare for error 37. And all the old Diablo 3 players know exactly what that is. But with that said, we are at the end of the video. If you still have some questions or you have something else to add, please do that below the comments. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content and you were curious and more content here on the channel. It really helps me out a lot. Until then, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.